What's up, everyone? How's everybody doing? Let's
Hello.
see some folks out there. Yes. So, welcome to GFP Live, episode 0 pilot, we'll call it. We're really super pumped. We want to kick things off and get everybody into the world of action figures and toy photography. I'm Gannon, the domesticated caveman. And I've got a few guys here with me today. We've got Nico. We've got Agent H and we've got Agent K. We're missing a guy named Cal. You guys know him as Side Fig Gig. And he's on vacation, sunning himself in England. I didn't even know that you could get a suntan in England, but I guess maybe that's the case. Anyway, hi guys. Good to see you all here. So what's GFP Live all about? Basically, we're just going to geek out over the latest action figure releases, dig up some classics, some finds, swap tips, customizing displays, interviews, and of course, we're just going to talk about all the epic toy photos that we're seeing out there all the time. Each one of us guys has our own style, and we're gonna share that here. We're gonna hang out with y'all and maybe even do some photo challenges before this thing's all the way over with. I think my favorite part, speaking for the gang here, I think our favorite part of the show is that it's all about the community. It's all about you guys out there. So stay engaged, throw some questions in the chat. We want to have fun, get creative, and just nerd out together. Grab your favorite figures, settle in, and let's make this a great episode. Very first one. So with that, what do you think, boys? Nico, how you doing, man?
Hey, buddy. Hey, hello, everyone. First of all, speaking about Cal, I have like a little surprise for you guys. So don't hate me for this, and don't hate me, Cal.
Hey everybody, sorry I couldn't be there for this test flight of our live podcast, but I'm sure all the boys will smash it. I'm really looking forward to seeing some of you in the next couple of weeks, maybe show up on the chat. And I'm really excited about the opportunity. So yeah, have a good one and I'll see you all soon.
That's awesome,
That's all
man. Way to go,
That's all
Nico.
from my side. Sorry. I have to. I have to.
Man.
Sorry.
Nico's our mad scientist, man. Yeah, we miss Cal. We'll be glad when he gets back. What do you got going on, Kay?
Yeah, first of all, I want to say thank you for everybody being here, and I'm happy to be a member of GFPF. Shout out to Agent H and Gannon for inviting me to be here, and Nico is the wizard. And yeah, Cal, I hope you're enjoying your vacation. Look like you're having fun there. But yeah, it's a honor to be here. I'm so pumped to be a part of this group and this community. It's been nothing but love. And yeah, I'm looking forward to going on this journey with all you guys and everybody in the community and move this thing forward. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait. So thank you for having me. H, what do you got going on?
I'm glad I don't have to keep this secret anymore. It's been so hard not to just post in the chat all stuff I've been working on for months. Don't have a lot going on this week. I'll be posting my Ghost Rider collab pick tomorrow, but other than that, I don't have much going on.
Right on. Well, for you guys that don't know, and I'm sure most of you do, Agent H or Zach here, Zach with an H. We've got Zach with an H and Zach with a K. So that's where we get the Agent H and the Agent K from. Industry secret right there. But anyway, Agent H is the co-founder, along with myself, of the GFPF group. And really and truly, it's been just amazing to see the support we've gotten from the community, the people that have reached out and been a part of this from the very beginning. And we put this fantastic team together, call it blind luck or massive skill. We're going to call it massive skill, but Nico and Agent K and Cal have been a godsend. So we're very, very proud to have this group together. What do we got going on out there in the chat, man? Let's say hi to some
We've
people.
got
Okay, what do
Ben,
we have?
Mandalorian.
We've got hey, I saw our
the
very
first shot-
first shout out.
The
Yep,
first
our
shot
very
of the
first
show.
chat was from Jared.
Yeah, awesome guy.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I see. So I saw my wife out there. Everybody say hi to my wife, Amanda. Thank you for watching, honey, and supporting me through this. I also saw H's wife out there as well. Britt, she's out there hanging out. My wife said earlier that they were going to start a Discord for the wives so that they could just, support group for the wives in this. Nico, is your better half out there?
Yep, it's around there. It's like in the shadows, like the magician's wife, but I know it's there.
Right on.
We have Ben on the chat. Hey Ben.
Hey Ben, good to see you, Ben. Glad you're hanging out with us, man.
Yeah.
So
that's Brittany.
Anyway, so a lot of times what we're gonna do on the show is we're gonna do a segment that takes up a good portion of the show that we would call the main topic. Maybe like next week, for instance, I believe we're doing the Fantastic Four. There will be spoilers involved with that, but we're just going to sit and we're going to talk, kind of chat out the movie between us and with what you guys think in the audience of it as well. And this week we're going to kind of focus a little bit more on the San Diego Comic-Con. It's been a hot topic all week long, and we're going to do some news. So what do you think, Nico? Is it time for some news?
Let's go.
All right, we're going to do news. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, what do we got, man?
First one.
So, first one. All right, love it. All right, so the very first thing in the news here that we've got is, if I can get my slide pulled up here, sorry, Hasbro's Marvel Legends X-Men 97 2-packs that are coming out. So these guys kind of revealed 3 new Marvel Legends 2-pack sets from X-Men 97. We're going to see the Cyclops and Jean Grey. We're going to see Rogue and Gambit, and we're going to see Wolverine and Storm. All of these figs are sculpted and updated in the animated style of that X-Men 97 season 1 finale. So some of them come with some pretty cool accessories. We got Cyclops with this optic blast FX. We've got alternate heads. Gambit's basketball hands. All right, then. Right. We got Storm's lightning effects. And Rogue does come with a soft goods basketball jersey, which is kind of cool. And they're all going to come like in this window packaging that's pretty typical of Hasbro 2 pieces. Looks like it's $50 a set, $25 a fig. That's pretty standard Hasbro stuff. And looks like the pre-orders for Gambit and Rogue are going to be August 14th. Wolverine and Storm are going to be August 20th. And then later in the fall, we've got Cyclops and Jean Grey coming out. So that looks pretty cool. What do you guys think? H, what do you think of these things, man?
Yeah, I'm excited for them. I actually kind of want all 3 of them, to be honest. I really like the basketball set. I think that's a different and unique set. Not that they haven't done before.
What about you? Any thoughts?
Yeah, I find it strange the Gambit figure playing basketball. I mean, it's an X-Men. I'm usually I'm trying to see like a superhero with the cars, the cane, and all stuff. And okay, it's Gambit, but playing basket. It's like super cool idea of thinking out of the box of that character. It's super cool.
Did you watch the series at all? The 97 series?
Yep.
Yep. So they did spend a little time on the basketball court. The only thing that I've heard, and I'm one of those guys that I got to see it before I get too wound up about pictures or whatever, is that there was some issues maybe with the midsection of Gambit. People didn't like the shirtless look on him, but I'm going to hold out any judgments until I get it in hand. What about UK? You see anything?
Yeah, I think the Wolverine and Storm actually look really good. Of the 3 sets, I would say that's probably one I would, if I we're going to buy one, that would be it. I love the brown on Wolverine. It's super classic. I like the alternate heads that he has. I think Storm looks really well sculpted, and for the price, that's a pretty good price for a 2-pack of that quality. I think, especially given the market.
Yeah, no doubt. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Well, let's move on to the next news story, Nico. We've got the Marvel Legends team up with Magic the Gathering. Now, this one's interesting. So, Hasbro's Marvel Legends Spider-Man figures, they're getting paired with Magic the Gathering promo cards. I'll fully admit I'm a complete new. I don't know anything about Magic the Gathering. I mean, I know what it is, but that's about it. They say that each one of these figs that they put out is going to have like a foil borderless, promo card that comes with them, where the artwork matches the figure design. I don't know, or was it the figure design match the artwork? But one of those two things. These figures and promo cards are set to drop in the 1st of October. With that's most of them. Magic the Gathering Spider-Man is set to launch September 26th of this year. So available for pre-order now via game stores, Amazon, and a few other retailers that are out there. The featured characters on cards, we've got an Anti-Venom, the Horrifying Healer. We've got a Spectacular Spider-Man that's supposed to be, I guess that's the Spectacular Spider-Man there. And Iron Spider, the Stark upgrade. There's also supposed to be a bonus promo of a Huntmaster of the Fells, like Ravager of the Fells. It's, from what I understand, it's a repurposed man wolf. And it's not really part of the main set, but I guess they're going to put that out as well. What do you think, boys? What do you think of Magic the Gathering and Marvel mashup here?
I'm all in.
I'm not a big Magic the Gathering.
Go ahead, H. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
I'm not a big Magic the Gathering fan. To me, it's kind of a weird mashup, but I mean, I guess it makes sense because they have both of the brands. If it's your thing, I mean, that's cool, but the figures look cool. I don't know anything about the card game aspect of it. That's my issue.
So here's the $10,000 question then. Do the card players become action figure fans, or do the action figure fans become the card players? I'm assuming that's what, these guys are thinking when they're doing this. What do you think, Kay?
I think it's more action figure fans get into the game. People that are fans of Magic the Gathering are like diehards, and there is a huge following for that. I used to play with my brothers. I never got super into it. My brothers did. And I would buy this. I would buy that Anti-Venom and then see that card and then be interested in playing the game. Now, I'm sure that works both ways. If you're buying, like, you really want that card and you buy the action figure. For me, I would be inclined to like try the game again by getting that Anti-Venom. I think that he looks great. I really do. I saw some pictures from San Diego Comic-Con, some close-ups. And I'm down for that. I think it looks really cool. I think these cards look phenomenal too. I think anybody that's a fan of the game will love these figures and those cards for sure.
Right on. Right on. So I'm looking out there, and in the crowd, it looks like there's some folks that maybe might have been into the Magic a little bit, but I'm not seeing any hardcore fans. Drop us okay, here we go. So Ren says, this is one of our guys right here. We love Darth Ren, man. He's one of our guys, man.
Yeah, he's one of the best out there.
One of the best. Talk about a guy that's been there from the beginning for me too. What a guy. So there he said it. He's considering getting into the game already. So, I mean, that says a lot, especially, coming from that guy. So right on. Okay. Well, let's move on to our next pack of goods we have here. So now this is one that I'm going to show my ignorance on these things. I don't know a lot about the Marvel Legends Excalibur. Like the 3-pack's been revealed though. Captain Britain, Megan, and Shadowcat, who's Kitty Pryde. Okay. Captain Britain, it's got a more classic design, apparently. Megan's the first ever figure of that particular character, with a vibrant hair and smiling portrait. So, okay, that's cool. And Shadowcat, you see the blue custom, long awaited by collectors, apparently. So, wow, this is some pretty cool stuff, man. I mean, the figs look great. Like I said, I don't know much about them. But apparently there's a core team member named Rachel Summers, Phoenix 2. That's supposed to be, it's been teased for future releases. So we'll see what happens with all of this. Any of you guys know anything about any of these characters? I bet you if Cal was here, he would.
Yeah,
I know a little bit
no
about
comment.
Captain Britain.
All right, let's hear it.
So
What do you know,
Captain
Zach?
Britain, I mean, it's basically what it's called. He's like the British version of Captain America, but instead of getting his powers from the super soldier serum, he gets them from Merlin. So that's how he has the sword, Excalibur, instead of a shield. That's really all I know. I think it's a cool
Right on.
backstory. I think the figure is all.
Right on. So I see that. So you got Raven says out there. He says, I think there's enough crossovers already in the community that both will enable each other. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that was in reference to
I'm
the
fine with
Marvel Legends and crossover.
Oh, and the
Magic the Gathering crossover. Yeah, he made a comment earlier. As far as these
Right.
figures go, I
So-
think they look cool. Anybody that is like into Marvel Legends probably would like this 3-pack. I know nothing about these characters, so I would have little to zero interest in getting them. The sculpts look good, and I think I like the beard on that character there. They look good. I don't know anything about them. Sometimes that's how you get into a line, but for me, I think I would pass. I don't know about anybody else.
Well, you did mention that to me last week. It was a piece of advice that I took. Sometimes I'll just look at a fig and I'll be like, well, that looks cool. And I won't know anything about the lore, but I get the fig and then through that kind of figure out the canon and learn a little bit of something about it. So yeah, man, that's I'm digging it. All right. So let's move on to the next story. We've got now these guys I'm super excited about. I know everybody is big Jada advocates out there. I really haven't heard anybody talk any smack on Jada. So they had this new Invincible line that they've released. Actually, I think we're looking at Street Fighter right now. I can talk about Street Fighter. So they've released a bunch more Street Fighter figures. We all know the quality of those figures already. They've been fantastic. They've been great. No complaints about those whatsoever. Looking forward to seeing the new releases. I know there's going to be some recolors or the secondary character, the second iteration of those same particular characters, but there's also some new ones that are coming along down the road here. So if you guys haven't bought into the Jada Street Fighter thing yet, I highly, highly recommend it. Very, very quality brand.
They were sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Jump in.
You mentioned the recolor of the skins. They actually were clever in calling it Player 2 edition. So like you can have your Player 1 edition where you have the regular skin that you see that everybody sees, and then there's the Player 2 edition, which is like that was that Cassie, right? That's the Player 2 edition. I just want to throw that out there. Like they were pretty smart in how they executed the second edition, if you want to call it.
The other thing that they announced to make a Wave 2 based on the I think it was the Street Fighter Alpha 3 game. So the Wave 2 will be based on another game, and that's cool.
Yeah, I like that. I know Jada's got some competition in the Street Fighter realm right now, and that's cool. I also know that those figures are a lot more expensive, so interesting. Now, here's something I'm excited about: Scooby-Doo. I have the first 3, which is, I believe it's Shaggy, it's the Mummy, and somebody else in the first
the
the
one
wave,
on the right.
first wave. Yes. I have those on pre-order, and the second wave's coming with the Scooby-Doo line expansion. It looks like it's really close to the animated series, and I don't know about you guys, but have any of you guys ever seen a dog fig that has that much articulation in it? It's crazy.
Right. I really
You
like
guys
the
excited about
unmasking
Scooby-Doo?
effects too they did for the.
Yeah, they look nice.
I'm all in them.
Yeah, H, you nailed it. The unmasking's really, really tight on these. So, all right. So then that brought us back to the Invincible figures.
Excited about this.
Yes, these are very, very cool. It's taken the roster a little bit just beyond traditional IPs and into comic book territory. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's not just, Fruity Pebbles and, Toucan Sam and all those guys, but, they've actually, here we go. We're getting in the comic book IP now. So y'all hyped about this? What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's
sorry, Kay.
I think it's interesting that they're starting with season 3 with these figures, but they look great. I've seen so many customs out there of like everybody wants these figures, and they're coming out and they look awesome. Like I'm very excited to see what else they do, how they expand on the line. I'm definitely gonna try to be picking these up. I've been kind of waiting to buy any Jada. I like the Street Fighter stuff. I've been really interested in. I just know that's a slippery slope. That if I were to pick one up and start, I buy one, I'm gonna need a second one. But now this character look at that one, and like if I see Blanca though, if I see Blanca out there in the wild, I'm buying them, and that's probably gonna start my addiction to Jada. I've been admiring from afar, really worried about buying them because I know what kind of slope I'll fall down.
Yep. To tell you how much of a dummy I was waiting forever for my last, Blanca to come in. And so I had it ordered at Big Bad Toy Store and was just sitting there and waiting and waiting and waiting. And I kept seeing it on the shelf. And I told Agent H, I was like, dude, when is my Blanca going to come in? I'm seeing it everywhere, like in the wild. And I'm still waiting for this thing for like 2 months to come in. He's like, you could just cancel your pre-order with Big Bad Toy Store. I was like, what? You could do that? I didn't even know. So that tells you how much of a dumb I was. But anyway. Hey, Cal, looky here, guys. Look who showed up.
Hey,
Cal showed up, man.
Superman dropped you.
Hey, man. We can't wait for you to get back, dude. We're ready. Don't get too sunburnt, man. Come on, looking like a lobster or whatever.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Right on. All right, Nico, what do we have next in the news, man?
The Medical Toy Exhibition.
Okay, so I want to make sure I'm looking at the right stuff here. Is this the holiday lineup expansion?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so what we've got here, that is definitely not Mr. Claus finally joins the festive roster, described as both beautiful and our slides are out of order. Sorry, guys. This is our first show, man. Do you have the Stoker figure from the biker mice from Mars?
Oh yeah, that one.
There we go. We might jump around here a little bit.
Yeah.
So Stoker officially joins the lineup. What do you know? This is a Paint Master prototype.
Yeah.
So right. You know a little bit more about this one, Nico, so talk to us about it.
Okay. It was like the first appearance of the third wave of the Biker Mice from Mars. Made it on the San Diego Comic-Con. And it was incredible because it's like never featured the character of the series. The usual characters are like the 3 bikes, Modo, Vinny, and Throttle. Maybe 1 or 2 of the villains, but never has been a figure from Stoker. And even better, the guy behind Nacelle Toys, the Brian, say that Stoker will have a bike. So it's like, oh my god, I need it right now. But I think we will have to wait like for almost a year, because on April from the next year it's going the release date for the Wave 2. So we will have to wait a lot.
All right, on. The biker mice from Mars, man. Right on. I'm into it. I am into it. What did Fate say here?
Super awesome figures and super quality figures.
That's incredible. Okay, that's something I have not even dove into yet. So, right? Exactly. H. Let's go. I'm digging it, man. What do we got next?
We have the Raven Society showed line from BBTS 2, from their own toe brand, Big Bad Workshop.
So H was all over this one, man. He was all over this from very beginning. For whatever reason. Tell us what you think about this, H. You were the guy that kind of pointed this out to everybody.
I just think it's interesting. Like it's original, but I mean, the idea of Edgar Allan Poe, like someone real, sort of having this like fictitious secret life kind of thing. It's like maybe a secret agent. I'm assuming that's what they're teasing. I don't really know, but I just think they look cool. I like all the different accessories too. I'm anxious to see what they do with the line.
Yeah, it looks like there's a bunch of accessories that come with this. You're right. It's an interesting topic to jump into. I mean, I never even thought of Edgar Allan Poe from that perspective, but it kind of, you guys remember like how they did, what was it? It was when Robert Downey Jr. played the detective. Why is it so bad? I could say Watson's name. Sherlock Holmes. I knew Watson. Watson was on the tip of my tongue, but yes, Sherlock Holmes. I mean, I had never really thought of Edgar Allan Poe in that way, but this kind of, for whatever reason, gives me that vibe. So
those diorama pieces are awesome. I love like anything I can find to add, and then, like you can use him as a generic character too, or as a butler. And there's ways you can use him outside of like him being Edgar Allan Poe, which I think is really cool. There's a lot of versatility there. He looks great. I think from what we can see, it looks like pretty good sculpted detail. Articulation might be a little limited, but it looks really good overall. I think it looks really cool.
Yeah, 100%. If nothing else, he would definitely be a pretty cool bartender for one of my bar dioramas.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Gotta break up Bernie from beating up the fake Count.
Exactly. Yeah, I can't have that happen. And plus, he's got the crow. It looks like so maybe him and Bert's pigeon could become friends. But what we got next, Nico?
I need that. Ben.
I think that we all
Ben's
need
Ben's a big horror collector.
Yeah.
Ben is a big horror collector. He likes all the horror stuff. So you're right, Ben. I think you do need that one.
Okay, the next one, it's the line from Furry Planet by Maestro Union. This was not some kind of exclusive or new on the San Diego Comic Con, but I think that it's a super, super cool line of figures that it's worth it. It's worth to try one of these. It's actually cool, the concept that they want to put out with this line.
So it says there's 9 action figures in total. The characters include a Wilderness Hunter Crocker, standard and BBTS exclusive, a Blade Master Wing, the White Tiger version, and the Old Man Out of the Mountain version. The Panda Brothers Yin and Yang also were also offered as a 2-pack as it stands. Veteran Williams, which is the White Wolf version, and then Kinsey, the nameless one. So they've got a whole thing working here, and I've seen these figs. They look fantastic in hand. So looks like they're in stock except for Kinsey and the Old Man Wing, which are available for pre-order. And Anyway, they range from $69 all the way up to $165. Looks like gold member out there has a crocodile on them, and yeah, what do you guys think of these?
These
What are they called?
figures-
Anamorphized?
Yeah, anamorphized. I think it's correct. These characters look like they're pulled right from Black Myth Wukong video game. It has that aesthetic. They look really awesome. I've seen videos on these figures. I think I saw the White Tiger actually on Sir Dork. I think he did a review and photo. They look fantastic. This is another one that I would be interested in. Only because of just the quality, the sculpt, the detail, the accessories are really high quality made too. That Crocker could be passed as a killer croc in the DC universe if you'd like. He's got the jeans, look just like that. It'd be a good way to use them. They look great. They look great.
What do you think, H? This your kind of game?
Yeah, I like them. I really want to get one of those crocodiles, or both. I like the pandas too. To me, the crocodile would be cool for like a killer croc with a Batman shot.
I like your style. You know, and I was thinking about when I looked at these, I thought this is your style of shooting, H. Like this is like I could see you doing some really fun stuff with this stuff, man. So, absolutely, for sure.
You know, I like weird stuff.
What we got, Nico? Anything else left out there?
Yeah, we have a couple of more things, quick ones. For example, this. I saw this picture and I went like, oh my god.
So, apparently Steve Evans of Hasbro left some floppy disks at SDCC, kind of teasing some Tron-related products. Like started hitting back in April. He started hitting back in April on his Instagram, and you know, just kind of been hinting about things. Well, it turns out that he kind of confirmed that the release, they're going to release some exclusive Tron and Tron Legacy collectibles. So anyway, there's some speculation out there about a possible 6-inch figure wave with Tron and Tron Legacy. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, I dig Tron. One of the things I thought was cool, I saw a trailer for it this weekend. And what'd you guys think? What'd you think of the trailer? What do you think, Kay?
I haven't seen the trailer for Tron, but I did watch obviously the original one way back in the day, and then the remake they did, or the second one, I guess they did. They look really cool. I'd be interested to see what kind of figures they make. I'd love to see the bikes. Obviously, everybody loves the bikes. And seeing how they did that. Like, will there be some sort of light feature on them, or how are they gonna do the wall basically when the bike behind the bike, the trail? So I'm interested. I can't wait to see what they look like. That's gonna be cool. I like how you said he was dropping floppy disks like legitimately as a way to advertise this.
That's what they say.
That's awesome. That's really good, smart marketing. Somebody picks it up randomly.
I like that.
That's really cool.
What do you think, H? I know you were into the Tron thing, H. What do you think?
I'm excited for these, man. I hope they do something cool with them. Like Kay was saying, that'd be awesome if they did a light up feature on the bikes, or even like a good glow in the dark.
Oh, that would be cool.
The trailer
yeah.
I think looks awesome too.
Right on. Yeah. You know, I'm probably gonna show my age here, but I was excited to see Trent Reznor doing the soundtrack for the movie, the 9 Inch Nails thing. I mean, those guys, that you can't pick a better kind of movie for him to do a soundtrack for than Tron, right?
Yeah.
So anyway,
All
right, what we got, Nico? What's the next thing?
Oh, here comes the good one.
Oh, here's a good one. All right, so McFarlane Toys is launching a new line of 7-inch Mortal Kombat Classic figures. Here we go. So we have an aficionado when it comes to the McFarlane stuff here. That is Agent K. I'm going to let him talk a little bit about these. What do you think, man?
Yeah, so we saw some news come out of San Diego Comic-Con where they finally released some legitimate images of these guys. So this is from the Mortal Kombat Classic. line that he's doing. You can see in the packaging there before they showed images of this in previous shows, but they finally like officially released it. And I think they look fantastic. I am so excited. I love the Mortal Kombat series. When McFarlane did Mortal Kombat figures in the past, I bought a bunch of them. They're going to be awesome. The packaging is really cool. It's marketed as an arcade cabinet. And this is the first wave. So we have Liu Kang, Scorpion, Katana, and Sub-Zero. That's wave 1. And then wave 2 is going to feature some other characters. And then that's going to be the first 2-pack. And that Sub-Zero has some effects on his arms where they're icy, and the paint I think is a little bit different too. There's some like frosty looks on him. The alternate head portraits are going to be really cool. I'm excited. I cannot express enough that with the DC Multiverse line kind of ending at the end of next year, to see what McFarlane's been cooking up to kind of replace that and move on from. It's going to be the MK2 Baraka is going to be fire for sure. I actually can't wait. And then there's other images, the other figures that they announced for Wave 2 already. Reptile's going to be one of them. So I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Good, man. So I'm going to follow your lead on that stuff, man. I mean, they look, dude, they always look good to me. I mean, I'm just one of those guys. Maybe I'm Pollyanna, but I just like almost every action figure that comes on. I'm like, yeah, I could do something with that. Yeah, I could take a picture of that. That'd be cool. That's my personality type, you know. I'm not a brand. I'm not a sycophant to any brand, but I don't really hate any of them either. So, you know, it's a good thing, man. It's a good thing. What else we got besides Mortal Kombat, Nico?
More Mortal Kombat.
More Mortal Kombat.
No, it's another news from SDDC, but from the other side of McFarlane. So go back to K again.
Yeah,
I'm going to go back to K. K is our McFarlane correspondent, man.
Yeah, I'd love to be officially. Goldmember in the chat said that McFarlane Noob Saibot is great. That's one of my favorite characters in Mortal Kombat. Actually, is my favorite character in Mortal Kombat. So yeah, those Noob Saibot figures are awesome. But yeah, so this right here is something I can't like. This is an exclusive to San Diego Comic-Con. There's only 12 of these figures that they are releasing. They're painted uniquely. They are true one-of-ones by McFarlane. Each of their capes are cloth wired, and this is based off the Batman Cowardly Buck that just came out not that long ago. Was a platinum exclusive to some brands, but Todd himself has signed the cape, and you can enter a drawing where they ask you to buy digital figures basically for $5. It's a way to enter into this, and there's going to be a giveaway of these figures, and they are, like I said, they are true one-of-ones. So it's kind of like collecting the Infinity Stones as Thanos. You want to kind of get one, you want to get them all. This would be a holy grail. I know that word is thrown out, that phrase is thrown out quite a bit, but this would be a grail type figure for a collector, diehard collector of McFarlane. I would be thrilled. This would be one of those things I'd chase for a long time.
That's awesome. That is awesome, man. H, I know you dig this stuff too. What do you think, man?
Yeah, I like the different colors. Honestly, I want the purple. Purple's my favorite. So I need the purple Batman in my life. There's only
if you get all the figs and snap your fingers.
Yeah, right.
What happens if you get them all and then snap your fingers, right? That's the question. So, Nico, I know you kind of dig some of the McFarlane stuff too. What do you think, man?
I love them. Maybe not because just for the Batman. I mean, I love the idea of you buy a digital figure or a digital collectible of McFarlane, then you enter to the contest to win one that is only one color, and there are 12. So it's like the whole idea. I think it's like, okay, it's super cool. I mean, maybe and just maybe the phrase that the Holy Grail became short because I mean there are only 12 figures, only 12, and that's all. And each one is signed on the cape by Uncle Todd. So it's my God, it's super cool.
Yeah, nobody else is gonna have that color. That color is
Yeah.
yours, and you're the only one. So each of these 12 figures are true one of ones. Yeah, they might be painted on the same body, but if I have a green one and Mexican Geek has the red one, we're the only two people in the world that have those colors, unless somebody customizes one. But
Yeah.
so it's really cool, and the
Yeah.
box is very unique to this. This is not a normal packaging. This is not used anywhere else but these figures. They might do it again later on, and maybe another kind of one-of-one type thing. But yeah, I thought this was really unique. I don't know if I've seen this. This is definitely the first time McFarlane has done something like this. I'm very pumped.
Yep.
Well, I know Todd catches shade, but I will tell you right now that I remember who he is, and I remember what he did for the comic industry. So that's
Yeah.
pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. What we got next, Nico?
Legends Magazine.
Yes, sir. So this gives me an opportunity to give a shout out to some guys that have really been a beacon and a bastion for the community. The Toy Mercs. I'm pretty sure that most of the people that are here on this stream, including the audience, have at some point tagged these guys for a collab at one time or another. They are pretty much collaborators on every single thing that I put out there. Well, I can tell you one of my favorite things is I hit these guys up in the background once after they had shared my photo, and I said, "Hey guys, thanks so much. I'm really excited that you shared my photo and collaborated with me." And the response I got was 2 fist bumps and "You are the Toy Mercs." So that was something that I really admire very much about these guys. They are all about the community. What I wanted to talk about is they have a magazine out now called Legions. And Legions #1 is available, showcasing toy photography, photo tips, custom figures. Legion 2 is up for pre-order. Expected to ship it is late July or early August, so anytime now. And each one of these issues is printed really high quality. And I could tell you the entirety for the Toy Mercs community, like it's all about collectors, photographers, creators. The emphasis is on friendship, inspiration, sharing your passion. I could not speak highly enough about the Toy Mercs and those guys. Nico, you go.
No, I love them. I did not talk like a lot with them. I just a few messages, but they are super cool. They are super supportive with the new ones. For the ones that may have like a history making photos but are new on the community, they are great guys. And I just few days ago I was watching the issue #1, and it's cool. They have a lot of tutorials, tips, tricks for the photographer, for the collectors. It's awesome material.
Awesome. What about UK?
Yeah, these guys are really supportive. I like how they don't consider themselves the Toy Mercs. We're all Toy Mercs, and we're all part of the same community. They might be the microphone or the ones that are broadcasting it, but they really do form this sense of community where they're bringing everybody together and making all of us feel like we're a part of it. I think that's goes to say the type of character they are and leaders they are in our field. Like in the community, everybody kind of looks up to them. Like you said, you tag them and everything, and they're willing to collab. And they shout out they're very, very good and kind of behind the scenes that these guys don't have an ego about them, and I think that goes a long way.
Yep. H, your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, honestly, that's kind of where we got inspired to make this was from them. You know, they welcomed us when we were new, so we wanted to do that to other people and pay it forward. I haven't really talked to them much, like personally, but I mean, I always tag them in my posts, man. They're always good about sharing. They're very supportive.
No, the good guys. One of the things that I think is important as we wrap up the news here is that we want to, obviously we had a lot to talk about with San Diego Comic Con. but what's important to us too is our community is very large, but it's also very small. There are groups of guys all over the place that have been that deserve shouts out. You know, the League of Toy Photographers. You've got Jamie Amix, a mix of clicks. This guy, I mean, has put together the Artistry of Toys, which is a collab that is not only a lot of fun, but it teaches you or brings artistry out in what you're doing with the challenges that they give. So great job on that. I could shout out guys all day long. But I think what we're going to do now is we're going to get into our top 10 photos of the week. So I want to say first and foremost that we don't rank these. Each member here, we just go pick 2 of our favorite photos every week, and we go through these. And so no particular order. Neil before Zod. Who picked this one?
This was mine. Immediately I saw Batman. My favorite thing about this is that lots of times our heroes are depicted in ways where they're showing strength, and to see how Alfred is carrying Batman after a battle, I think it really brings the characters back down to earth a little bit. And I know Batman doesn't have any superpowers, but he's often depicted as being able to beat everybody. And to see Alfred, who is this older gentleman who maybe doesn't have a lot of strength, being able to carry him and bring him to safety, I think for me was awesome. And not to mention the color contrast, the lighting, it really brings all that dynamic together. I love it. I think it looks really great. What do you think, Gannon?
So the atmosphere. Like, I'm a big atmosphere guy. I love how the mist around the feet is that the Batmobile in the background. I mean, obviously we can tell we're in the cave here. And seeing Batman vulnerable. I mean, this guy's a human. You know, he's not a metahuman. He's a guy that goes out and gets beat up, trying to save the day and bring vengeance to all the evildoers. Beautiful shot. Technically, rim lighting, everything's great. What do you think, H?
I think it's a great shot. I really like the vulnerability that's coming through on Batman. And I love that Butler figure, by the way. He uses Alfred. I think that's the one I sent you a while back. But I like how the Batmobiles in the background.
Nico.
No, I'm stunned. I mean, the way that this guy captured the scene, it's stunning. The light, the way he cropped the picture with the inclination of the characters, but it's everything. It's on the frame, like perfectly fitting. I love it. I really love it.
It's awesome. Yep.
Yeah.
And as Rin said there, you know, the whole perspective and angle, there's that Dutch angle we always talk about. Looks beautiful.
You love the Dutch angle. I know. We all know.
I know. It's one of my favorite things, man. I love it.
Yeah, one more thing I wanted to point out that I liked about this photo is that, like, it's leaning. The characters are more shifted to the left. It almost looks like Alfred's trying to fight Batman from falling, because they're not exactly centered. They're shifted to the left where the weight of, like, Batman is, and looks like he's pulling on Alfred and he's fighting to keep Batman from hitting the ground. I think that was done really well. That was a point that Ren was making, is the angling and perspective really kind of drives that whole thing home.
Agree. What we got next, Nico? At Calin. Whose is this?
Oh, it's my fault. That's one from Cal that he selected.
Oh, okay. So Cal likes this one. I mean, first off, you know, once again, you could fill the Grand Canyon with what I don't know about Mega Man, but I love those figs. I don't know why. I just love that fig so much. But I mean, there he is sitting under the tree. You got the V-dub back there in the background. Look at the bokeh over on the right-hand top side of this photo. Fantastic. And in the grass up front, just very, very nicely done in the focus point here. That's what I have to say about it.
It's what photographers say. It's a creamy bokeh. Super nice.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Indeed,
Good rule
I
of
like
thirds here, too.
that, yeah. Go on, Kate.
Right on.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's good rule of thirds. I like how Mega Man's to the left and the V Dub takes up the other half. And the other thing I like, it's very vibrant and upbeat. Like he's chilling out in the middle of summer, reading a book in the park. You know, or maybe this is his secret spot. It's very heartfelt and like it's really vibrant, cool. I like the way everything looks. You mentioned the bokeh, that creamy bokeh in the background. It's really, really good. And there's the different levels of blur and focus, which really kind of your attention immediately goes to Mega Man, and then the detail behind that in front of him is really nice.
Agreed. What do you think, H?
I like how they really captured that texture of the tree bark. I don't know why that just really pops out to me, but like you guys said, the bokeh over to the side, and then the grass, they really nailed like a depth feel to it. Like it's a flat photo,
Yeah,
but it
feels
almost
deep.
looks like you're looking through like
Yeah.
a window. Yeah.
Yep. Agreed. Cool. Great shot, Callahan. All right, so this is one of mine. This is Comic Dad Shots. If y'all aren't following this guy, you better go follow him for real, because his stuff is legit. First time I ever saw anything he did, it was on a Sir Nort cast a while back, and Andrew is comic Dad Shots. Andrew, he is kind of one of the old staples in there, and I just loved everything he's done ever since. As far as the photo goes, I mean, first off, the fig is awesome. I mean, who doesn't love the fig? And then this weight set that he got, I've seen a few of these around, but this one he really made look real on this. So shout out to Comic Dads, man. Great job on this. What do you think, Nico?
I'm a huge fan of the atmosphere made by smoke, steam, or whatever you can say the name it is. So it's a super cool shot, super well made of the ambience, the rock for the weights on the behind, the wall stone. It's super cool. I love it. And the figure, it's like, oh, I need to lift this up. It's super great shot.
Love
What
it.
about you, Kay?
Rin just gave Comic Dads a follow. Way to go, Rin.
I was gonna ask, what figure is this? I haven't seen this figure before. It looks really, it looks awesome. The whole photo is done really well. And Dan, you mentioned that the weight itself looks really realistic, and because of the clothing, hides all the joints and stuff on the figure. You can't really tell that it's a toy right away, which I think is awesome. I love when people are able to practically hide, those joints and give it a little bit more realistic look to things. But yeah, I don't know what this figure is. I'm would love to learn about that.
It's one of the Rumble Society figures from Mezco, right, Zach or H?
Yeah. I don't remember exactly the name, but it's one of those. It's in the Vapor series, I believe.
Yep. The
Yeah,
Vapor
that's
did
awesome.
like what it was, green, blue, and white, right? I have the blue one. But
Yeah.
I think it was
Green
green,
was
blue, and
supposed to be
white.
like their ancestor, I believe.
Yeah.
Vaporoni.
Yeah,
Vaporoni, there
Vaporoni.
it is. Fade Hammer Nose.
There it is.
There you go. Yeah, it's kind of like the old school, like what you'd imagine, like Brooklyn, like in the 20s or something like that. So 1930s.
Yeah.
There you go. I was close, off a decade.
Yeah, that's awesome. I might have
That's
to look
good.
into those.
Anyway, yeah, they're great figs. Good luck finding one. If you got to find one on the. I think these go for about 500 bills on.
Oh,
or 500,
goodness.
yeah.
All right, I think I'll pass then.
Right. So at Slow Dancer,
Unless you
underscore,
get when they first go on.
maybe another underscore. So whose photo was this?
I think it's K. Sorry, Cal or H.
Oh, this is what a cow.
It might be Cal's.
Okay. So Cal, he always, first off, come on, look at the moss coming off. That's awesome. I think that they did a good job with the digital background on this. Love the vignette that's on it. It's got a cool vignette on it. Nicely done. Clean photo. Way to go, Slow Dancer.
Yeah.
What do you think, Nico?
I'm a huge fan of Transformers, so everything that has a Transformers, I mean, all in. And this guy managed to make such a kind of Optimus Prime going from a long being in a cave with all those moles in him, and it's super cool that the pose of okay, I'm going to like roll out Transformers or Autobots, roll out this kind of scene. It's super cool.
Hey, thanks. We appreciate you, Austin.
Hey, Austin.
Yeah, guys who like the stream, if you're enjoying it, follow us. We appreciate everybody's support here. Thank you for the shout out, Austin, for that. It means a lot. But I like the moss. I've been trying to find ways to buy, like, I'm assuming this is stuff for like a fish tank, and I like the way that stuff looks. I've seen a photo on Instagram a little while back where somebody took props from, well, not props, but the stuff you need to put in the fish tank to make them look cool, and do it for Halo, like Master Chief, and it looked phenomenal. And this is another instance where somebody's using those type of materials to really drive this home. The contrast between the red and green really make Optimus Prime pop. And then I love the highlights on his eyes to kind of make it glow and everything. It's fantastic. I like how it's a little blurry too. It shows that he's in motion. So I think it's just done really well.
Hey, by the way, thanks, Red. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. We're hoping it'll only get better as we go. So.
Yeah.
Baby steps. UH, what do you think about it?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't care about.
Okay. I was making sure. I'm having some video issues again. So I think it's a really good picture. But yeah, like you guys pretty much nailed everything I was going to say. That digital background. I mean, you can't really tell it's digital. I like the moss. The moss really adds like some more realism to it. Almost like Optimus Prime is just waking up after crashing on Earth however many years ago. It's kind of the vibe I get.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a great, that's exactly right. Like he's kind of coming back awake. Well, so cool. Great shot, Slow Dancer.
Oh.
Oh, this is a good one. Whose was this?
This one is mine. It's my fault. I mean, it has like 5 or 6 minutes for this. This week, we all know we all got the news from Mossy passing away, so it's like a huge loss for the music world. This guy Jesse Firestein, it's like almost the official toy photographer for BBTS. He make a lot of stuff that is like, oh my god, you see his picture and you almost think that is real things. But it's like for those two reasons. This guy makes an incredible things, like paying respect for Ozzy, for all that he gave us on the music.
Yeah, I mean, what a way to go to. I mean, he just had the Black Sabbath event, like their final concert, like a week or two before. I mean, it was, I don't know, it's almost like it was just, he knew he had done what he needed to do, finished the book, put the signature on it, and was ready to go. So, God, rest in peace, Ozzy. We love you, man. What do you think, H?
Yeah, I really like it, man. Really captures Ozzy. I mean, that one was a tough one, so it's kind of hard to really talk about, to be honest.
Yeah, like really Ren said, he just gave a follow. Yep, Ren just gave a follow there, and that's what it's all about, man. Like, we want to show these off, and when we show these photos off, we want everybody to go out and like and follow if you're digging what you see. I mean, there's a lot of talented people out here, so
Yeah.
let's do it.
Next one.
This was one of mine.
Yep.
So at Black Series Natural Light, the name says it all. I mean, look at this thing. That is like the natural light on this is just what drew me to it. And I went past the photo and I looked like 10 more deep, and then I just kept coming back to this one. And I was like, I love the lighting in this photo. The rim is fantastic. How about this backdrop? And look at the shadows out in front of. I mean, great shot. Absolutely great shot. What do you guys think, Nico?
I have to say, my thoughts on this picture is like, it reminds me from my grandmother's house, the backyard of my grandmother's house, where you can go out and it's a lot of plants and things that my grandmother has, and it's like, okay, put the figures there. I take the picture and it's so awesome that the things that they are on that backyard, that it really seems like to be on some kind of Star Wars planet, because you see the picture and say, okay, maybe I don't know, Naboo or some kind of planet with a forest. It's so well made, the sense of the image, that I love it. And it's like two high-ranked girls walking in some kind of private chat. Super awesome.
Yep, I agree. Okay, thoughts?
Yeah, I think to achieve natural light at this level, it's got to be very difficult. I don't usually do a lot of outside shots, but you're working with so many different variables in order to get this shot, and the background almost doesn't look real. It's so vibrant. It looks so good. The light coming in really does. You talk about the rim lighting, and it really does make those characters pop. This is fantastic. This is awesome work.
Yep, fantastic. H, what about you, buddy? Gotta get your mic mute. Your mic's muted here. Let's see if we can unmute you there. There you go. There you go. We got you now.
My Wi-Fi is actually cycling at the moment. Sorry about that. Yeah, I really like this picture. Honestly, it doesn't look like toys. Like, it looks like it could be a scene from one of the movies or the series. With that natural lighting and the shadows coming through, they nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
Really striking photo, and name is apropos. I mean, Black Series Natural Light. There you go. There you have it. Give that a follow. Here we go at Nugget 808. Whose is this?
This one was mine. Deadpool and Wolverine. Can't go wrong. I think these are what, Amazing Yamaguchi, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think
Yeah.
Those actually, those are awesome. So
at least the Deadpool is an Amazing Yamaguchi. The Wolverine, I don't know, but the Deadpool, I'm 100% sure.
Yeah, they look awesome. I've seen that Amazing Yamaguchi figure. I've been tempted to buy him. I love Deadpool. Obviously, I'm repping him right now. So to see, the Deadpool and Wolverine, again, this is another outdoor picture. I think it looks really, really good. I just love the dynamic between them, and I like the posing here. I think it looks really good.
Yeah, I really like that creamy background.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great picture, though.
That focus plane.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see it right under the feet where they're standing. Sorry, H, didn't mean to cut you off there. We got a little delay.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I'm not having issues.
I know these are two of your favorites, so H is a Deadpool Wolverine guy all day. One of the first pictures I ever saw from H was a Wolverine photo that I loved. So, yeah, man. Cool. Great shot, Nugget 808.
All right. This one's one of mine.
Who is this? All right, let's go.
I love this picture, man. I feel like it really, without spoiling anything, it really captures a part of the movie. Perfect. Just the whole vibe, and like that motion blur kind of, like right in the midsection of Galactus.
Mm-hmm.
It really, I don't know. It's a great picture.
It's another one of my I love Cole's K stuff, man. Great. This guy's another one that if you're not following him, you better go follow him because his stuff's always really good. So big fan of that. Anybody else? Kay, what do you think, man?
Yeah, I think again, this is one of those photos. You talk about like Galactus needing to be an oversized character just because of the nature of who he is as a character, but the dynamic between Invisible Woman here and Galactus is awesome. I like that they are able to take the angry face that Galactus has and actually kind of make it look like he's grimacing from the impact he's getting in this midsection there. It kind of looks like he's stumbling a little bit. There's a lot that you can kind of, your imagination can go wild here looking at this. Fantastic. I like Colt Cave a lot. I mean, everybody in the community is so talented, and this is another one example of that. Go follow these guys. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. Anybody that's a fan of this community that likes action figures or photography, you can appreciate everybody's talent in this community. I know we're only showing 10 pictures right here, but there's so much talent out there. Even in our chat right now, it is a phenomenal addition here. This photo is great.
Great job, Colt. Nico, you got any thoughts? You gonna go next? There we go. Next. Speaking of great
this
artists,
is also my show.
There you go. Let's go, H.
I may or may have not been on a Fantastic Four kick with my picks, but I really like Tusk really captured that family feel, and I like how he made like custom civilian clothes, like costumes for them instead of just the regular. These actually, I'll just show on camera. Got him right there. But the whole point of the movie to me was family, and I felt like that Tusk really captured that in this picture.
Nope, good stuff.
I was thinking that's actual figures of the Fantastic Four, or they're like custom bodies.
I think it's just head swaps.
Yep. Go ahead,
Yeah.
H. You're saying that.
Yeah, I think it's just head swap.
Because I have some Indiana figures from the Adventure series that are like exactly like the Richard Reeves, but with a Professor Sean's head. So what I was thinking, like, what's happening? But it's actually a cool picture. I mean, the things that you say about that family feeling, it's super cool. Love it.
Yeah, this looks like it's gonna before all hell breaks loose. This is the happy family before they have to go try and save the world.
Yeah.
Before the alarm starts going off.
Yeah, exactly.
Super cool.
Yep.
Okay. Last but not least. This one is mine. And this one, yeah. First of all, great job, Rodrigo, the guy behind that nickname. This was the first ever featured photo on our page. First ever featured photo. So it's super important for the first show to say, okay, this was the first picture that we had on our page. And the picture itself, it's awesome. So good job, Rodrigo.
We love Rod. We love Rodrigo, man. He's a great guy, man. Been a supporter from day one of the very first. Love the guy to death. So anytime I get a chance to hang out with him, it's a good time. Great job, man. I mean, first off, you got the clutter, which is, I'm a big fan of clutter in photos. The little shelf, the posters, all these things. I mean, this stuff takes a lot of work to put those things together. So a man that's dedicated to his art right there. Love it.
I love the album covers in the floor too, scattered around.
Yeah, shout out Pearl Jam.
That vinyl
band of all time.
Yes.
Love it. This looks really, really good. I love that diorama. I'm assuming, I don't know if he made it himself, but the work that and the detail.
I think so.
he made this himself. That's fantastic. Yeah, great work. It looks really good. It looks like, I'm assuming this is supposed to be Joel from The Last of Us sitting here playing his guitar in the middle of the zombie apocalypse, trying to find some peace here. Like I said, love the Pro Jam. Shout out Johnny Cash. Really awesome. Looks really retro. Love it.
Great pick. Great choice, Nico. Great choice, Nico. Couldn't be happier about that. Well, there you have it, guys. Our top 10 photos for the week. Really appreciate everyone that's been hanging out with us this whole time. Thank you very much for the support. We plan on just continuing to do these every Thursday at 4:30 Central, 5 p.m. or 5:30 Eastern. We're going to take your advice from this show. We'd love to do some interviews. We're going to interview guys from the community. We're going to, we'll talk some movies sometimes. We'll just, like I said, nerd out. It's good time to hang out. We're going to try and keep things and be respectful of people's time and try and stay between that hour and 15 minutes. We know everybody's busy and have things to do, but if you want to spend a good hour 15 with us, then we're honored to have you. So I'm going to toss it around the room. Nico, what do you got going on this week?
I think that making this first show was like a lot of effort put together for all the team, even with Cal, that he was super. He made a lot of the ideas to how to put this together. So man, I think this week I will rest. I will press like, okay, end transmission, and I will go to sleep like for 5 or 6 days, and on the 7th day I will go up again, and let's do this again the next week. So rock and roll. Thank you everyone that was on the live chat, making comments and watching. All the feedback it will be super well received. So thank you very much to everyone.
What you got, Kay?
Yeah, so I'm kind of say the same thing they did. Thank you so much for showing up for our very first show. It means a lot to us. To Nico's point, Cal, he might not be here, but he did help tremendously with the format and how we're doing all of this. And the community feedback is important to us. Give us some constructive criticism, things you'd like maybe for us to add. Don't forget to drop a like and share on our YouTube. It'll help out a lot. It's a new thing that we're trying to get going. Love to have as much of the community to support us as possible. We'll show that back tenfold. We always are in there sharing your photos, liking, commenting. It's just a way for us to give back to you for being here for us. And we appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So thank you for that. As far as what I got going on, I got some photos I'm going to be taking here for collaborations that are coming up for me on Instagram. It's been a lot of fun. We just had to finish the one for our collaboration, Gfpf. We just posted today. We're excited to go look at everybody else's submissions for that. And yeah, just kind of floating around Instagram, looking at everybody's work. I'm excited. I love interacting with the community. So, yeah, H, what do you got going on? I see you got something in your hand there.
This literally came in while we were streaming.
That's cool. Nice.
I got my Gomez, so that's going to be spamming your guys' feed this week at some point.
Spam away, baby.
But thanks for everybody who came out and watched. Like you guys said, give us some constructive criticism. We want to hear what you guys want to see. Keep you guys interested for sure. Hit that like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Yes. So these guys have nailed it on the head. The reason we wanted to do this first invite only was to get a focus group together. So DM us, hit us up. We talk to most of y'all all the time anyway. Leave some comments. Tell us what you want to see, how we could differentiate ourselves to fill in gaps in the community for things that people want to see and people want to hear about. And just we really, like I said, appreciate everybody coming today. This week, I'm just going to work on some more photos, try and make things happen, and just work on the next show to try and make it better. It's a lot. We've discovered it's a lot more work than we thought it was going to be, but it's a lot of fun too. So if you're not having a good time with it, don't do it. I'd like to tell everybody though, Nico's got a little outro that he's prepared. If you're still here and you're still watching this, definitely watch Nico's outro. It's really good. Anyway, we're gonna call it an outro at this point, and we'll see y'all soon. Thanks a lot, y'all. Hit it.
Thanks,
Nico.
everybody.
Bye bye.